Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Seventh Rule. This is the round table with our patrons. We've got Cirroc Lofton. Hello, Mr.
Hello.
Cirroc Lofton. Rex A. Wood, Homer Frizzell, Delphine Niram Patse.
Went through this, man. You gotta
You
write
had
down
it just a
for that.
minute ago. You had it.
Niram Patse.
Yeah.
There you go.
Got it.
Okay. All
Mr.
right.
John Tufarella, Chelsea Rind, Heather Jordan, Bill Erickson out in Montana, Lenice Lockley, Dr. Anne-Marie Seagull, and Quan King. We were already talking about a few things. First off the bat, Bill Erickson, can you show us your awesome chocolate coin?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
So,
He got this for Cirroc.
Yes.
so in the discussions we've had, especially about The Wire, I talked about how I'm 36 plus years now in sobriety, and that I commented that, I've given up everything, but I still have my cigars, my real sugar Dr. Pepper, and chocolate. And the chocolate, oh, here, let me get that out of my mouth so you can hear me. And the chocolate comes in this beautiful coin that I've got.
That's nice.
It's real dark
Yeah.
chocolate too. It's real dark chocolate, but I got those coins. I saw those coins and I'm going to buy those. And on one of the round tables, I'm going to drop them on Cirroc. So that's what I did.
So for those of you that
Oh,
are
wow.
just listening in and can't see that, it's a big middle finger coming up on that chocolate coin. It's called the Cirroculate.
It's
Chocolate.
yeah. It's a gift. It's a gift from Aaron in heaven. That's what it is.
Nice.
And that's what it reminds me of. So awesome.
Possessed by Aaron.
Well, you got me because you didn't say anything and you set it up perfectly. You said, look at the coin.
Yeah.
And I started zooming in on it and looking real closely. And that's how the game goes. You don't realize you're doing it until you're actually doing it.
I was watching I watched the show with Nikki the other day and how she talked about, hey, and she slipped, her and Aaron were doing the bird game. I'm like, okay, yeah, so I got to be real smooth on this one. I can't just go ahead and throw it out there.
Yeah, Nikki's in the club. She is official. So if you see her at the convention, you can drop one of those chocolates for her to have as a snack.
All right.
later.
Oh, yeah, I got a chocolate.
That's
Here you like chocolate, Nikki. Here you go.
Yeah, exactly. I had this one
Also,
made for you.
We've got a lot of really cool attire, starting with Mr. Rex A. Wood. Would you like to show us the mask that you had?
Oh, the mask. I'll show you the
This
mask.
old thing?
Yeah, this old thing. This shirt, by the way, is, if anybody remember Trevor Clever, or Clever Trevor, excuse me. He's the one that makes these. So this is actually a one-of-a-kind shirt. And he actually made it for me for my birthday a few years ago. So
It's like a Big Lebowski Star Trek shirt.
yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. He does these, off and on. He'll do different ones, and he's doing another Deep Space Nine for me one right now. It's gonna have like the station on it and all the people on it. So you'll probably be on it somewhere, Cirroc, I'm sure.
Awesome.
Jake will be on there. So anyway,
I gotta
what we're
get one
talking
of
about
these
for the mask.
guys. This right here. I love this.
So
I
these,
love it.
there's a person that's making these, and I will have Ryan put it up on the site. But she's making these. She is a Trekkie that actually is out of work, and so she's making these to make some money. So as you can see here, in this one, she does the next generation, and of course it goes up over your face like that,
Beautiful.
which is really cool.
Oh man.
And you actually can request your rank. So she's got the pips on them. And then she also does the original, if you're an original fan. You can get these. I don't recommend the red ones and the original ones, so it would not be good. Okay. And then she actually puts on the nice little braid striping on it for the rank too. So yeah,
Nice.
excellent.
Love that.
But you don't remember her name? You'll just give it to me later?
Yeah, I think her email, I'll find it for you here in a minute. I'll give it to
All right,
you.
no problem. And check the
Yep.
description box below in this video to see where it is. We also have Homer Frizzell and his Captain Nog. I saw another Captain Nog around. Who was it that was wearing? There you are.
Quan has one.
Quan King is also
that's a
sporting
great
her.
one.
That's a great
have,
color.
but I have it in the gray.
I like the blue too. Yeah.
It's nice.
I also want to point out that Heather Jordan is wearing her Cisco Kid from Abyssinian Kiosk, which is made by
Oh,
Sirach's
there it
sister.
is.
Yeah.
With the heather mint
This is
on
the
it, right?
Heather mint. Yeah, I just love the color heather mint because, you know, I'm obsessed with
I
myself,
wonder
so.
why. I wonder why.
But it's a really, you can't see it because it's washing out, but it's a really nice pale mint, so it's really pretty. Oh, and I have to say that these shirts are really comfy. Well,
They
I don't know
are.
if anybody said it before. They're very soft and comfy. So
Awesome. That's good news.
I like my
guys.
olive one better, but
Are they cotton?
hard.
oh yeah, pure cotton.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Oh yeah, they're nice. They're like very soft and smooth. They're not like that rough cotton. They're very, very soft. So
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
A plus.
Yeah, my sister is really anal about her fabrics and stuff, so she wanted to make sure it was
Yeah, I'm gonna
felt
have
good
to
on you.
send her a little review and let her know how great it is because I haven't done
Awesome.
it yet. I just got it like 2 days ago. So
Oh, great. Thank you.
We've got Captain Nog Headroom.
Where?
Well, you know, John Tuffarella also has the Roddenberry shirt on, so you have to give a shout out to that.
Oh,
Oh,
hell yeah.
let's-
Yeah,
let's-
Roddenberry's. Roddenberry's out of Philly, PA.
Nice.
Is there
See it.
something down low below that, or an image, or is it just a?
Wait, Homer,
Okay.
can you stand up and do a twirl?
Just their website.
Did somebody request a twirl?
I always request a twirl.
I heard Anne Marie say she wanted a twirl.
I always.
that's you, John. You got to do a twirl.
No, God, no.
Aw.
John, you're
All over break.
No
in here.
twirl.
getting a twirl.
Birthday.
No, nobody wants to see that.
I do.
No.
We also
Nobody
have a
does
new
that.
a new person joining us, not just Quan King, but we also have Lanice Lockley.
Oh
How you
yeah.
doing, Lanice?
Hi.
Where
Hey.
are you joining us
Yay.
from?
I'm in Pennsylvania. I'm like actually right outside of Philly. So
Nice.
Ooh.
East
Love
Coast.
Welcome.
Philly. I love Philly so much.
Thank you.
Hopefully, you're also an Eagles fan.
I
Oh,
try to
wow.
stay away from sports. So
Thank
Okay,
you.
never mind.
Thank you very much. Homer's recruiting all of a sudden.
Fighting in here.
I don't know why they took a quarterback in the second round, but that's beside the point.
They have quarterback issues over there, by the way.
Talk sports.
But we won't
I
talk
heard that.
sports.
Again,
Lenny's,
Maybe
I
on
saw
your
you with
basketball
is that with
team.
your child, right? Or,
oh yeah.
yeah.
My baby. She'll be a year in like 2 weeks.
Wow.
Actually, that's
Oh.
like the fun age right now because they're not too crazy. They're still pretty quiet. Just wait till they get like 2 and 3, then they get, out
Okay,
of
now
control.
as
I
somebody
didn't
that's never
experience
had
that though, but
kids,
it's funny.
all I ever hear is people saying, "Oh, that's a fun age." They're like, "Oh, my kids are 17 and 14. Oh, that's a fun age. Oh, they're 2 weeks old. Oh, that's a fun age."
No, I will fully admit my
got-
kids are terrors once they get to like they're between the ages of like I want to say like 9 to like 13. They are absolute terrors. Just
I'm not there yet.
yeah.
As
just
the
you
father of a
wait.
31-year-old and a 23-year-old,
Oh,
yes,
that's
Yeah.
a fun age.
Yeah.
that's a fun age. Oh, I got 5 grandkids, so that I love it. I love the grandkids.
Do they all like
That's-
Star Trek?
Well,
You know.
I guess they have to. It's genetic, right?
Yeah, exactly.
absolutely. it is.
Although the 3-year-old and the 1-year-old are kind of not into anything, but
What's the best part of the grandparent perspective as opposed to the parent?
filling it up with chocolate and sugar and sending them home.
Oh
I
wow.
was gonna say
No.
that.
Yeah.
That's what every grandparent says. I don't get to
No.
keep them. I get to send them home.
Yeah.
No, the best part of my grandkids is watching them discover things and learn things, and that aspect of life where you see the renewal of all the things that you've already gone through with your kids, and now you're seeing your kids go through it with your grandkids, and you get to share that with them, and that's the best part of life. It really is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Amen to that.
The worst part is when they're 9 to 17 and they're unholy terrors, and you want to murder them. And when your girls start bringing home fellas, and you want to murder them.
That's rock.
Yeah. Look forward to that, Sirach.
Yeah.
That's a special time. I'm telling you.
You've been warned, Sirach. It's coming.
We're going to be on an island at that point. We'll be living off the grid somewhere.
Yeah,
there you go.
That too.
You gotta hide.
Now, Delphine Ngirum Patse.
Yes.
You're
No
also
N, no
joining
N.
us. Well, it's kind of like a soft N, right?
Yes.
It's like French and like Montana. It's the same thing, right?
Joey
But the
Montana.
other way.
But the other way, you say the G.
Montana.
You say ng
Yeah.
Where are you calling in from, Delphine?
from Toronto.
Toronto.
Toronto. What a pretty
One
place.
of my Toronto friends
Mm-hmm.
who talks
Very
about
pretty place.
mysteries with me. One of my
Sorry?
Toronto friends who talks about Murdoch mysteries with me. Love it.
Yeah. Yeah, Murdoch
Big
Mysteries.
Toronto show.
So when are you coming?
After the quarantine's over, I need to find some sort of tour. Murdoch Mysteries is a big show that's been on for like 10 years or 11 years.
10 years. Yeah.
Actually, it's so big in France, it's on 3 channels every night. Okay.
Really?
Murdoch
There's
Mysteries.
a documentary about it. Mhm.
Wow.
I
Are
went
you
to
in
when I go
France?
back to-
last year.
Go ahead.
I said
No, I
went
was
to
asking
Toronto.
Anne-Marie
sorry.
if she's in France.
Oh, I mean, I just love French men. So.
Oh, okay.
What?
Then,
Yeah, that's
France every so often.
okay, so Anne-Marie, you can come to
CM.
Quebec. There are French Canadian.
I think it's French
It
lighting.
takes me
There
to
you go.
France every so often.
Ryan, aren't you French?
Let's look at Anne Marie.
Ryan.
Not really.
Right?
Yeah, Marie's drinking coffee. She's got nothing to say there.
Yeah.
Ryan's blushing.
Oh,
Oh, you
So-
got Ryan speechless over here. That's pretty amazing.
that's
Anne-Marie.
special.
Well, I did notice that
Come up with
Delphine
a dad joke.
Delphine's got a French name and what sounds like a French accent too.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, oh, it betrayed me. But yeah, because I'm actually a francophone. I'm not originally an English speaker.
Where are you from originally?
Oh.
From Rwanda.
Rwanda, cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do you have any children?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right.
I don't.
How did
Me
you end up in
too!
Toronto?
Oh my God, me too. I have no kids too.
Yeah, so
Except
we
So,
can
uh,
trip to Quebec.
except you're 29. I'm not 29. Yeah. Sorry, somebody said something.
I said, how'd you end up in Toronto? I love Toronto. It's best. One of the best
Oh,
cities I've ever been
I
to.
actually used to live in Montreal. I only came here for work.
Mhm.
I got a better job, so I decided to move. That's how I ended up here.
How do you like it there?
Oh, it's nice. It's much bigger, so it's different. But it is a pretty city, as you say, and there's lots to do.
I've never been to the French-speaking parts of Canada. Anybody here have? The Montreal, Quebec?
Been to
Montreal
Quebec.
is wonderful.
I've been to the Quebec area and I've been to Toronto.
Not Quebec.
Yeah,
it's
Toronto is
Quebec.
not the French place. It's
Toronto is in
French there.
English-speaking
the English
Canada.
speaking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Montreal
don't
and-
they have signs in French and stuff though still, like on the roads and stuff,
Yeah.
don't they?
Mhm.
In
I grew up
Toronto, they
just
do.
across
They
the
are
border
bilingual.
from Quebec.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Close.
Quebec City is a pretty place. I've been there. Went to
Yeah.
a class there with one of our vendors, and that was a pretty awesome place. I tried poutine. Oh my gosh, what
I
a
love
mistake!
Oh yeah, I tried
You
that.
didn't like it?
I like everything but that squeaky cheese.
I
Oh.
love it.
But that's what
What-
makes the poutine.
Yeah, the cheese
I know.
curds.
It's the cheese.
I thought we were talking about Vladimir Putin.
Yeah.
Oh no, no,
Which,
we're not
by
talking
the
about
way-
that.
Oh my
Which, by the
God,
way,
so
if
I've
you
been
speak-
hanging out with Ryan way too much.
Yeah, if you
I
speak
know, it's
French,
just
you got to be
running- it's running
careful.
up, sorry.
If you speak French, you got to be careful saying his last name. Believe me.
I bet you
Right?
Oh yeah.
Yes, you
Right,
do.
Delphine?
Yes, you do.
I'm like, that guy's last name is. I'm not gonna
A
say
swear
it.
word.
Yeah.
No, it's a swear word.
Yeah, it's
Very
a swear
bad.
word. It's a bad
So
word.
Facebook
Well,
has
it-
tagged me as being. There's an image of Vladimir Putin, and it tagged me thinking that's who I was.
What?
They finally got you. The jig is up.
Oh man.
In Albany,
Say to
J.G.
that one.
Hertzler called me Vladimir Putin. He's wrong.
Oh god.
Have to
I
take
can see
your
you
shirt off
getting
to
on
do
a
that
plane.
pose.
Sharing a little.
Didn't he yell that at you
No,
every time
Rex.
you walk around Northeast?
So
Oh my.
Chelsea.
So next time I'm in Rochester, I gotta meet up with Heather and have some dinner.
where Heather
Her and her
is, yeah.
tribe.
Mm-hmm.
So Chelsea, we were talking about kids. I just want to make sure all your kitties are okay, right?
There she is.
Yeah,
The furry
they're okay. I'm
kitties.
fostering some kittens right now. If you want to see them.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll show you. I got.
He said that so fast. Yes, right now. Give me the kittens.
Please. And a mama.
While we're waiting, John Tuffarella in Kazon Cards. How's the Kazon Cards and Comics business going? Cards and games.
No, we've been closed about a month and a half.
Still?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna open up anytime soon.
Are you doing anything online or anything like online store?
Not really. Trying, but it's
He's organizing his toys. That's what he's doing.
I'm organizing my toys.
That
Yes.
sounds fun.
He's been showing us
Sure.
photos of all his toys.
Yeah, I posted up a couple of the pictures in the 7th rule, all the action figures and stuff like that.
Oh.
Oh, kitties.
But wait. Look at that.
Oh.
Hi.
Baby too. Oh, we get a baby too.
Oh, that's so
Hey, sweetie.
Oh, the kitty.
Oh, I love baby kitties.
Who doesn't love baby kitties?
I love baby everything. Baby anythings are just adorable, right?
Oh, that's belly.
Yeah, kiss its little tummy for us.
Oh,
Yeah.
the belly.
Is it weird to say that I don't like cats, but I love kittens? Is that weird?
No,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Pretty normal, I
I don't
think.
know.
You don't like cats, but you love kittens?
Yes.
Wait, also, really
Yeah,
fast.
I do not
can
like
you see this baby girl
Yeah, no,
because
I
she's
get that.
adorable. What's her name? Wendy?
What's your baby's? Yeah, what's the baby's name?
So
It's kind of like saying, I don't like people, but I love children.
No people like that though.
people named after the
I'm not
Tiger
sure how
King.
we should feel about that, Ciroc.
I'm just saying it's like saying that.
Okay.
Quan, you've got a baby too, right?
Yes, I do. She's
how's everything?
7.5 months. I think she's sleeping right now. Wait, she hasn't started screaming yet, which is good. She's
Yeah.
a terror. So yeah,
That's a fun age, by the way. Oh, not a fun.
Yeah, it's still getting on a sleep schedule, right? Or
Oh my gosh. Yeah, she just hates to nap. She does sleep well at night, but she hates to nap. She really hates to nap. Yeah. She managed to let us play World of Warcraft last night, so that was great.
You gotta just
Speaking of video
prop the
games,
computer on your bed and put the baby in your lap. You can like cradle it in your lap and you can just sit there playing. while
I
the baby
did
sits
the
there.
night before. I had her on a pillow on me, and I was trying to like play World of Warcraft, and then she woke up and stared at me creepily for about half an hour, and she wouldn't go back to sleep. So I was like, okay, we need to put you to bed. Yeah, that was fun.
speaking
I
of the
was in
video
college.
games, real quick. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say I was in college when my kids were that age because I was going back to school for my bachelor's, and I would do that while doing my classes. Just put
With
the
them on
babies
your
in my
bed.
lap. You could prop up a bottle, just kind of hold it with like part of your arm while you're typing. Yeah, I did that many times.
Yeah, I've been trying to do that because I'm working from home, and I'm doing 8-hour days, so it's like 12 hours taking care of her, and I'm trying to work with her not typing on my keyboard. It's great.
That's what cats do. Cats love to type on a keyboard.
Or walk across.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I was hoping for a little story time with Ciroc. There's something I was. Ciroc's like great.
Okay.
He's like, I'm leaving.
I just kind of wanted to know.
Oh, my phone broke. I'm sorry, Ryan.
I'm losing power.
No internet. I don't know
What's
what's
happening?
happening.
I don't know.
I wanted to hear about any kind of like off the stages kind of shoots that you did on Deep Space Nine. Like, I can think of when you guys did, the Red Squad stuff, but that was still in the stages. Did you ever do any on-location shooting?
That one where he.
Yeah, nor the battle to the strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Remember that one?
Where you must have been like 1,000 degrees burning up.
Yeah, it was hot.
And you're
It
wearing,
was
like,
nor the battle to the strong.
So many clothes.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And we filmed out in the desert for that one. That was when I got to shoot my first gun, my first phaser. Yeah, I fired my first phaser.
Did you miss?
No, I hit actually, but I shot like over a rock without.
Yeah,
looking. Exactly.
He shot in the air.
Yeah, I wasn't exactly like a military sniper over here.
Classic Cherry move there.
Yeah, I just put the gun out and shot, and then I ended up hitting them by accident. But I do remember how hot it was out there in those outfits, and then with the makeup and stuff. I think I had like some kind of like blood somewhere on the top of my head at some point. So just all that makeup and stuff. But yeah, when I was watching Marina, when I was sitting with Marina watching the Picard premiere, she mentioned that desert. When that scene came up and they were out in the desert, and she started laughing because she said, "Yeah, that was
Vasquez Rocks."
Yeah, Vasquez Rocks, exactly. And she said, "Do you remember Vasquez Rocks?" And I said, "Yeah, I kind of do remember." Because you can't forget how it's not exactly like filming on location like downtown Toronto or New York City, where you have so many things around you can do. You're in the middle of the desert and you're really not as comfortable as you would normally be.
That's the hottest episode of Star Trek ever. Like, it makes me physically hot watching you in all those layers.
Yeah,
around in the desert. Oh man.
Yeah.
You did that.
It was good. It was fun though, because I got to do something different and kind of expand on the journalism aspect of my story arc.
Such a good episode.
Jack, did you have to wear a lot of screen makeup, like foundation type stuff, or for being on DS9?
Yeah, it depends, because sometimes I was going through puberty and those kinds of stuff, so you get pimples and stuff like that when you're a kid changing and your body's changing. So
is that a fun age, isn't
it? No, it's not fun from the receiver or the sender.
Fun for Noah.
It's not really fun for anybody. So, I mean, a lot of it is, the worst thing about makeup is the more makeup you put on, the more makeup you'll end up having to wear because your skin doesn't breathe, and so you get these kind of buildups and spots. So it ends up being a cycle.
He's so fresh-faced in that photo behind Rex.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the last bit of that hairline right there. I almost have a Ryan kind of deal right there over the sides.
There you go. There you
almost. A little bit farther back than you, Ryan, but still, it's close. No, but speaking of babies and doing stuff with babies, I remember when I opened the wine bar, and I was working at my cafe. My baby was born at that time, and I remember different times actually holding her while I was pouring wine for people and taking orders. And so she actually literally grew up behind the counter, So that was fun stuff as far as being a parent.
That's not something you still have, is it? Or is that still going?
It's still going. Her mom is now in charge of it and running it. So it's still up in the air. And she's always talking about, I ask her what she wants to do when she grows up. And she's like, I'm going to work at the restaurant. What do you think? So
I make it across the state, so I'll come out there and check it out.
Yeah. Well, let's see. We're all hanging on threads right now, trying to survive.
Yeah.
So
I miss the old location.
Yeah, a lot of small businesses are in jeopardy right now. So it's very tough.
Right now,
no, it's still open for takeout.
Yeah,
but takeout at a wine bar is not really the.
I think they have
not what they come for,
don't
right?
They have drive-through liquor stores in Texas or something?
I think they do.
Yes, they do.
Takeout.
Don't think about it. Yes, they do.
Most liquor stores got kept open because they're essential. You get a lot of people that are borderline alcoholics. If they don't have access, they'd be detoxing and then flooding the hospitals.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, they can have seniors.
I didn't even think about that aspect of why liquor stores are still open. That makes a not a great point, but
well, out here in California, the dispensaries are still open, so I guess they figure the same rationale.
The reefer dispensaries.
Yeah. Plus, some people take it for like nausea or different things, like if they're
well, if you want to see an uprising, close all the dispensaries and bars.
I don't know, bars, yes, but reefer dispensaries.
Stores.
Yeah, reefer dispensaries. They just be like, man, come on, that sucks.
But what if you need it for medical reasons?
We're gonna protest online. I'm gonna retweet, man. I'm gonna teach you something.
The grocery stores are out of food, so you got no place to go get anything to eat.
Yeah.
They're the ones doing the Instacart right now.
Yeah, really.
Instacart.
So, Homer, do you have any thoughts on any of this?
Yes. I have a delivery coming from the local wine and liquor shop tomorrow.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm getting ready for Cinco de Mayo, and there'll be margaritas here on Payson Avenue.
So everybody go to Homer's house.
That's an open invitation, everybody.
Yeah, if you can get here, come over.
Are you
stay outside?
Bloody Maria's?
Yeah, I've got everything. Well, not everything. I have the Cointreau, but I need to get some tequila. So it's coming. Yeah, that's
okay.
That's
a fun question. Speaking of Cointreau, what's everybody's favorite liqueur? We'll start with you, Homer.
Thanks, Ryan. Favorite liqueur, which is like a cordial. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Guess so. Oh man. I had it. Okay, now I'm going to need some help. It's you would put say 3 or 4 coffee beans in it.
Zambuca.
Thank
you. Good job, Anne Marie.
Yeah.
I have a long list of liqueurs I never drink again for this.
I don't have any of that in the house, by the way.
Well, I'll buy
that
everybody.
I drink it all, but
I'll buy everybody some time to look it up because I can tell you mine right now. It's Benedictine, and second is Drambuie.
Is that the tall bottle?
Oh.
But Cointreau's up there. Cointreau, one of my favorites. But Drambuie and Benedictine are at the top for sure.
Benedictine.
Is Benedictine the yellowish thing in a tall bottle?
No, it's kind of like a brownish copper. It's kind of in a similar shaped bottle as Drambuie, if you've seen Drambuie bottle.
Yeah. And do you sip it or do you mix it into something?
You really shouldn't mix it. I mean, you just put in a little snifter and drink it like you're snooty.
Oh, it's strong really stuff.
It's so good though.
Okay.
Good for a flight when you're on the plane.
Right.
Just for the record.
Good tip.
So what about you, Rex? Looks like you're looking yours up.
No, I already knew, and Homer, I'm a Zambuca drinker too. I've been drinking Zambuca forever. One thing that's really nice about Zambuca when I was on the fire department is you actually can light it and it will catch fire. And so you can actually do lighted shots with it. So
I was going to say, then you can practice putting out fires.
You can practice.
I thought he was going with that too.
Who knew the fire department was starting fires in the house?
Absolutely. Here's a funny
genuine fire eaters, those guys.
There's a really good funny story with that. Is that I'm in a bar, and of course the waitress brings me over a shot glass of it, and the guys light it up, and I get ready to do it. And as I'm starting to do it, the waitress actually comes over and whacks it, trying to keep me from doing it, and it went all over my face. Now, luckily, it went right out, but it was just like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You never mess with a man with his drink in his hand.
No, drinking on fire. You don't mess with him at all. At all.
Yeah.
Then you ain't never messed with a white man Zambuca.
There you go, a little Chris Tucker. Very nice.
What about you, Srock? By the way, if anybody doesn't drink or doesn't like liqueurs or cordials, just tell us your favorite tea. For example.
Tea.
No, is liqueur the same as liquor?
Well,
something different.
It's a little different. It's a little different.
Yeah, they're usually after dinner drink. Like as Homer said, it's kind of like a cordial, so it's not just like vodka.
Yeah.
Or,
it's what they call a digestif.
Right, digestif. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna go with Grand Marnier.
I knew you
Very
were.
good. Very
Totally
good
knew it.
one.
Like something
You love
explosive in there.
oranges.
Also a good
You
choice for making margaritas.
Times in Halo.
Is it? I never had a Grand Marnier
Yeah.
margarita. Yeah?
Yeah, instead of
Absolutely.
instead of the
Oh,
I'm
Cointreau.
not a big margarita fan. Sorry, I know.
Well,
Everyone's gonna hate
okay.
me.
What's your favorite cordial / liqueur, Heather? Jordan?
I like Chambord, if I'm saying that right.
Uh-huh.
The raspberry liqueur. It's great because you can put a few tablespoons in wine and it really gives a nice little sweet kick to it.
That's also one they put in margaritas too. Chili's does a nice Chambord 1800 back, or at least they did back in the day, and they also did Grand Marnier.
It comes in a cool bottle.
It does. It's pretty. It's very expensive though. Very expensive.
Delphine, do you have a favorite?
Yes, but Ciroc beat me to it because it's also Grand Marnier.
Yeah. See?
Bunch of
You know what's up.
It's good to bake with.
You know?
You can bake with it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never.
You can put it in crepes.
Yeah, you can do
There's a
that.
restaurant in Paris called Le Soufflé, and they bring you like a souffle for dessert, and then a whole bottle of Grand Marnier, and you can flavor to taste, which means you can drink as much Grand Marnier as you want. It's really amazing.
What's your favorite, Anne-Marie? Seagull.
It used to be limoncello, but that's how I discovered that bidets do not flush because I had too much limoncello one day.
Oh no!
Oh man, that just put an image in
That was like a very,
One porcelain god is good as the next one, eh, Anne-Marie?
Exactly.
They're not all equal.
Yes, that was a really important life lesson.
Oh gosh, I was like, the bidets do not flush. How do you figure? Oh, that's how you figure it.
Yes, that's how I learned.
Okay.
Yes.
I bet the staff loved you up to that one.
No, it was
Can
like
you
I was
imagine?
dorm, and it was the bidet in the dorm in Italy. But my mom watches the show, so we'll just stop talking about it.
I think you're past the point.
What about you, Mr. Bill Erickson, out in
The
Montana?
doctor. It's always the doctor, man. It's all I drink.
Dr. Pepper. Wait, isn't it a special Dr. Pepper?
The cane sugar version.
Yeah, the bottle.
Cane sugar. Yeah, see that?
Yeah.
The real sugar kind. Yeah. What does it say on there? Yeah, the imperial cane sugar symbol's right there somewhere. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
You want some
There's the good
sass.
stuff.
You want some pep in your drink.
Yeah. Well, you
What
know, it's a
about-
tonic.
Let's see the doctor.
It's a tonic.
of-
Actually,
about-
there was a doctor.
Oh.
It was a doctor that invented a doctor pharmacy.
Mm-hmm.
Where was that? Was that in the
Out of
South?
Salt
Waco,
Out.
Texas. Waco, Texas.
Cool.
Really? That's some
The
information.
oldest bottled soft drink in the United States.
Yeah,
Wow.
soda started out as a medicine.
I would have
Like
guessed
A
Coca-Cola.
phosphor. Nope. No, Coca-Cola is the third trailer, I think.
They're Mr. Pibb, I believe. Coca-Cola is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, Chelsea Rind, do you have a favorite beverage?
Moonshine. No, I'm joking.
I make it in my bathtub.
My great grandfather did. He was in jail for a while.
I like Moscato.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dessert wine, good one.
That is my favorite one too.
What is Rex's background?
Best.
Those are the
What is
Dickel
that?
bottles.
That's the Dickel bottles. Those are the Storian brandy bottles from TOC, the original
Yep.
syrup.
Awesome.
Ah.
That's
Yep.
amazing.
You can actually still order it. Yep. Absolutely.
That
Is that alcohol in there?
Yep.
Oh, I've never seen
And
that.
you see, it's got straps so you can carry it around.
Yep.
Just, you know, you gotta
Take
bring
it to go.
Remember Kurt walking
Take it to
around
go.
in the episode,
Yep.
he was drinking out of it like that, you know? Yeah. That's the bottle.
Me
for
less
it.
plums.
Yep, there you go, right there.
Wow.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Ooh, Homer.
There you
Yeah,
go.
Rex, I took one of those and I used some leather paint and stuff. And
That looks great.
You made
Restored
that?
it.
That is great.
well, I started with what Rex
again.
has, and then I made this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And so, what is that strap? How do you carry that? Is that? I mean, with the strap part.
Well, I don't
Loop
carry
it
it. I
up.
just display it
Yeah.
and dust it occasionally.
Mhm.
Okay, there it is. It's like a Little mini
But you
luggage.
could also like loop it through like your strap or
Like
something,
a dust
you know.
buster.
Yeah, it's a dust buster. Probably before there were dust busters.
It looks like that's my carry-on luggage.
Yeah. Rex, you got to convert those.
Yes.
Sorry, sir. There's more than 1 ounce here. You can't take all of it.
Oh. Wait, but we have to hear what Chelsea's
baby.
kitties' names are. Chelsea, what did you name your cats?
These guys. So the foster coordinator named him after the whole Tiger King fiasco.
Oh,
So,
no.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
This one is Doc Antle.
Amazing.
Oh, Doc Ansel.
For the record,
yeah,
I am a no Tiger King in my life person. I have never watched it. I will never will. Ever. I've known these people in real life. I don't have to watch it on TV.
It is so creepy. Actually, the only reason I know anything about it is because Ryan's other show, where they watched the first episode of everything, they watched an episode of Tiger King, so I didn't have to watch it myself. I just learned.
Yeah, the lady that reviewed it with us had watched it all the way through like 2 or 3 times already. I was like, well, just pretend like you've only watched the first episode.
Yeah, that was more than I needed to know.
So
Way
also,
more.
what about Mr. John Tufarella over in God, I can never remember the city in
Candor.
Candor, yeah.
No, I think
do you have a favorite beverage?
Oh, I'm pretty much just a cream liquor, Bailey's, that kind of stuff, White Russians.
What was that, John? What was that stuff from the store next door? That kind of honey,
Wasn't it rum?
whatever. Butterscotch.
Yeah, my landlords own the liquor store. It's right next door to Kazon Cards. Homer and Heather have been over there with me several times.
Yeah, that was. Wasn't it like rum based? One of the ones you had.
I think whiskey.
Oh, whiskey.
He definitely liked it.
Yep. Oh yeah, we went 4 bottles that day.
I didn't. I didn't have 4 bottles. Make that clear.
All right.
Well, Quan King, what about you? Any votes yet for Hot Damn? No, nobody. Quan King.
Was it a drink?
My parents were on. You'd get 2 votes.
Actually, I don't know. Whatever's around. Currently, I'm not drinking because I'm still breastfeeding, and I really miss alcohol. But Grand Marnier. My husband loves Grand Marnier. We actually went. Have anybody's been to One-Eyed Mike's in Baltimore? Was it Baltimore? So they have all the Grand Marniers like on their wall from like the oldest every year since it was made, and they have barrels of it. And it's a great place if you can go in and get the history of it. There's major history at that Grand Marnier bar in Baltimore if you love it. But yeah, no, just whatever's available.
Wait, Ryan,
equal
Marnier.
opportunity.
Wait, Ryan, can you say the word? I love when French speakers say it.
Both words,
cool.
Grand Marnier.
Okay, you didn't. You said it.
No, that's the American pronunciation.
Grand Marnier.
Grand Marnier.
No, we want to hear the Patrick Stewart version.
Yeah.
Grand Marnier.
Tell me in Odo.
Sirach's got the Odo. How would Odo say it?
No, he should do it as Troy.
Oh yeah.
Yes, come on.
There you go.
Oh.
I like Grand Marnier. And then Warp would say,
Did they auto-tune your votes for that? Because it was creepily too similar to Troy in that short you did.
You know what helped me to do that was just to have an active hand. I just felt like if I went like this, I could harness her, even though she doesn't do this in the show.
You had 10 or 11 shots of tequila in you.
And no, that was you until the credits at the end.
No, yeah.
I was more proud of my Worf, though. Honestly, I thought that was.
I heard you in Worf. And I also heard you in Picard, but did not hear you in Troy. I thought a woman played that Troy.
I had the worst allergies when I was recording that Picard, so I knew it wasn't going to sound good. But I got tired of telling poor Scott Baker, tomorrow my allergies will be better. So that guy waited for like days, and finally I was like, okay, I'll just go. What about you, Lenice? Do you have a favorite beverage for us to enjoy?
I'm more of a tea drinker, but my husband and I, we went to Hawaii a few years ago, and we tried
island?
really Oahu, and we got this really good macadamia nut wine. And it was like, it was a really much sweeter flavor, but it was really good. And PA only recently started like allowing us to import our liquor from other states.
Pennsylvania has such strict like Quaker state laws.
Yeah, we had
in college. They had like when I went to school in Philly,
Quaker
like
state.
you had to, they do.
Well, it is the
like,
Quaker state.
A lot of things are closed like on Sundays, and it's really restricted compared to Wisconsin, where I'm from.
Yeah, like a lot of our
in
stores.
kind of Tennessee too. Like places are closed on Sundays in Tennessee.
Yeah, all of our liquor stores are like state owned, but they recently stopped doing that. So like most states, we are now like able to buy our wine from the supermarket. But yeah, it was actually, I don't know if anybody can,
It's invisible. It must be green.
Invisible.
Whoa.
I know, I was gonna
Green. It must be green.
Yeah,
That's a new Star Trek wine.
It's a macadamia nut honey wine from the Volcano Winery in Hawaii.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing.
Have you? Yeah, it's really, really good. And I was kind of disappointed to see we can buy it from them, but it's like a ridiculous amount of money to ship it. It's like $10 a bottle to ship it. And I think
it's all air freight from
like
Hawaii.
Yeah, it's going to be like $100 just to buy like 5 bottles. So I don't think we'll be doing that anytime soon. But as far as tea, like I like to drink hibiscus tea. That's really good.
It is.
I think it's
that. Yeah.
Like hibiscus kombucha. That's a good kombucha. Is one with hibiscus in it.
Is it? I don't really like kombucha, but maybe.
Neither do I. It's gross.
I splash a little Benedictine in my tea at night. You know, like a little quarter shot or something, just for a little flavor.
Why it's sleepy time.
This is the most I've heard about Benedictine in my entire life.
Yeah.
Two of us.
Like it. It's so good. Try it. It's so good. I don't know what to tell you.
I believe you.
So guys, we got to run now. But thanks so much for joining us on this roundtable. We'll be doing another one in a few weeks, and we'll take this. We have a couple more things to tell you real quick, but we'll take it off the recording here.
Wait, really fast. I was wearing a shirt, and it's Ferengi Eyes, and it's available at the Teespring store.
Nice. Thank you, Anne-Marie.
Oh, you were? Okay, we couldn't see.
My headphones only go so far, so.
It was the French lighting.
Yeah, exactly.
And Ryan, I put that girl's email in the chat.
I saw it. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Awesome. All right, guys. Thanks very much. We'll see you on the other side of this, and we'll see everybody next time on the 7th.